Maka Isenman High, Dragon's Lair of the Six Clans. Their story began with a roar. Elle and I met on that day. There was rubble and corpses everywhere. Screams of retribution and flames tore through the air. Even now, the sight and smell of it is seared into my brain. I'll never forget all the things that led up to that day. After all, it was me. I was the one who slaughtered them. 84,491 people over the course of 225 years and 6 months. Before I became a murderer, I led a normalish life with a normalish family. There was my mom, sweet but foolish, and my brother and sister, dressed in worn-out rags. We were poor, but Mom tried her hardest to shield my siblings and me from the harsh elements. In Tokyo, we were the lucky ones. We were still alive. And there was one more thing we had going for us. The power of a whisperer. By some stroke of luck, I came in contact with a relic that granted me the ability to control fire. It was nothing to brag about. I could create small flames at my fingertips. No more than a candlelight. That was it. That was all I could do. But my mom was over the moon about it.
The gods know you have a kind and loving soul. That's why they've blessed you with these powers. Your flames are very warm. Thank you, Kaori.
Strangely enough, I believed what my mom told me, that I was blessed. But blessings can also become a curse. A Mashia factory. They were gathering whisperers who could control fire by abducting them off the streets. I could barely light a candle. They took me anyway. Abduction and confinement, perpetrated in broad daylight, no less. But the ministry didn't even move a muscle. Guess they're all seeing I was having a bad day. When I came to, I saw a girl standing in front of me. She muttered something under her breath. And I burned. A searing white-hot pain burned through my flesh, muscle, and bone, turning me to ash. I never wanted to experience that again. I would do anything to avoid that fate. After some time, I woke up again. Back in the same place, as though nothing had happened. Turned out I was in a digital space created by the Amashia factory to mimic reality. My physical body was strapped to a machine, while my brain was pumped with digital toxins. Amashia factory called this digital space the cage. The rat cage, to be exact. They told us to kill each other. To kill and die, again and again, until our brains short-circuited. They said that the final flame remaining would be recognized as the brightest blaze. The rest hardly needs explaining. I never wanted to experience that pain again. But I did. Hundreds, no, thousands of times. Probably lost my damn mind more times than I could count to. But I was blessed with a mind tougher than the average subjects. That's why I couldn't escape from the cage. So I made up my mind. The only way out was to kill them all. I didn't have the power to kill. Not at first. But after 100 or so rounds of being burned to my core, that sensation was etched into my very being. I knew exactly what it took to turn a person into ash. Some ran away, trying to blow out the rising flames while crying for their lives in fear.
No!
Others tried to charge me head-on, screaming in incoherent defiance. I burned them. I torched them. reduced them to ashes. One after the other, they all went up in smoke. And each time, my flames would absorb my victim's life energy and make me even stronger. $84,491. That's how many people I incinerated in the cage. 225 years and 6 months had passed since I first heard that researcher's voice. 225 years and 6 months trapped in that cage. Only when I became the last one standing did I truly wake up. And when I did, all I could feel was a bone-deep sluggishness. And the urge to hurl. Not surprising considering what I'd gone through. 15 years had passed in the real world since my abduction. I wasn't a child anymore. In mind or body.
Excellent work. You are our brightest blaze. I've no doubt you'll be able to surpass Butterfly. Before we get into it, let me set some ground rules. First, we've limited your powers in reality. Can't have you going around wrecking the place, now can we? Second, this is the only place you belong. Your entire family died in an armed robbery 3 years ago. Third, the alterations we made to your body will surely attract the attention of Butterfly. That's what we want. It may take time, but it'll find you eventually. Fourth, you will hunt down Butterfly and destroy it. That is the sole purpose for your existence.
While they droned on, my mind was focused on something else entirely. I have to turn everything into ash. These researchers, this lab, all of it. Otherwise, Suddenly, piercing sirens rang in my ear, followed by the crash of falling rubble and screams. Then corpses, retribution, flames. And the researcher in front of me was split clean in half.
I think it's time we take back our youth. It's only fair, after everything they've taken from us. Now, where are my manners? I am EL1098, but feel free to call me L. I may look scary, but rest assured, I am not your enemy.
What's happening?
The destruction of a Masha factory, silly.
Huh?
Some of those scientists may have gotten away, but it doesn't change the fact that this is our property now. We've even obtained the key that unlocks our limiters. We're free at last. Free to enjoy our youth. Won't you come with me, Kaori Yurihara? Or should I call you Yui?
Why?
The experiment the others and I went through, Flight, was an attempt to recreate Dragon, a type of outsider. Your cage experiment wasn't that different. They tried to create a being that could overcome the outsider known as Butterfly. In a sense, that makes us sisters, right?
Butterfly? They put me through all that to chase down some damn insect?
Unforgivable, isn't it? They should all be put to the sword.
Unforgivable? She was right about that. I'll never forgive them. Ever. But if I was created to surpass Butterfly, then that means I can beat it. I can absorb it into myself. Just like I did with the rest of them.
Is something the matter, Yui?
You know, I had a younger sister once.
Are you referring to me?
Nah, she was a lot weaker than you. But that's how a little sister ought to be.
I feel like you and I will be even closer than this little sister you speak of. But I suppose you did just wake up today. I won't press you any further.
Elle, they're all taken care of. 3 minutes until activation. We should retreat.
Understood. Thank you. Yui, I bid you farewell. We shall be taking back our youth. But before I go, is there anything you wish to take back?
The only thing I'm taking is the life of my prey. Butterfly, a formidable opponent that can only be defeated by a Nayuta-class Archmage. If I want to kill it, to burn it to ash, I'll need data and equipment. And I know just the place to get both. Somewhere easy to infiltrate, where the fools won't look twice at who enters their ranks. The Ministry. It's a repository for all the data in Tokyo. There's enough gear and weapons in there to wipe out the city. And with plenty of dumb, useless people that'll drop their guard easily. I bought fake identifying data and passed the proficiency exam. Without using my real strength, of course. I'm prepared to make the world my enemy. Everyone and everything are just tools to hunt down Butterfly.
Hey, Yui. Do you still remember what I said to you before you left for the Ministry?
You said you'd be lonely, that it felt like someone was stealing your older sister away from you.
Are you okay with being the older sister? Personally, I think I'd make a better older sister, Yui. You already have a younger sister, after all.
I had one. That was ages ago.
Speaking of ages ago, how many years has it been, you know, since we met? That was the best day of my life.
Can't say I feel the same way. I've definitely had better days.
Have you now? I'd love to hear about them.
Well, I do know one thing. You have a warm heart. I mean it.
Huh? Dunno. Forgot.
Oh, Yui. You don't need to lie to me.
If you're gonna try and bust my lies, at least use a detector.
You know I'm not too handy with technology. But you are, Yui. You destroyed Miria and erased the evidence. By doing so, you purposely left a trail and a trap for your pursuer. They took the bait, and you got yourself a suit. And now, your target is me, correct? Or is it what I have on me?
I figured you'd start sniffing around if I let loose in the city. Was gambling on whether or not you'd show yourself to me, though.
Wagers are placed to be won. After all, we sisters have luck on our side.
We're not sisters.
Didn't we just decide you'd be my older sister? You know, Yui, you're not the easiest person to talk to.
Talking might not be my thing, but at least I'm more human than you.
Yui, won't Won't you come join me at Maka High?
That's what makes you inhuman. That uncanny shift of yours.
Every day's a blast at Maka High. As you know, the students and I were all created in the likeness of dragon. Its claws, wings, blood, heart, fangs, flames, wisdom. Its characteristics were divided among us and adapted to fit us. In the end, we obtained powers far exceeding mankind's. But in exchange, we lost our humanity, along with our place to belong. That's why I made us a new home, somewhere we can take back our youth. Maka Isenman High. Every day we go to school and study. We eat lunch and work up a sweat during club practice. Then we wave farewell, ready to welcome another peaceful day. I'm the student council president, which means I'm in charge. Enrolling you would be as easy as pie. We could become even closer as sisters. Just imagine, a deadly flame burning away our loneliness. Doesn't that sound just lovely?
No is still no. I gave you my answer long ago.
Seeing as you left the ministry, I thought I'd try again. Or are you still involved with them, even now?
My answer is not gonna change. I couldn't care less about taking back my youth.
Very well. It appears our negotiations have broken down. And do you know what sisters do when they have an argument?
Beats me. As long as you give me what I want, nothing else matters.
Some of those scientists may have gotten away, but it doesn't change the fact that this is our property now. We've even obtained the key that unlocks our limiters. We're free at last. Free to enjoy our youth.
Those Amashia bastards put limiters on us all.
And I hold the key that unlocks them, right?
Talking with you is a real pain, you know?
But I am having so much fun. Come now, let us talk for a little while longer. Why do you wish to have this key?
You know why I was made. Just trying to use everything at my disposal.
Yes, you were created to destroy the smoke-shrouded butterfly. I know what you're thinking, Yui. You wish to obtain even greater strength by defeating and then absorbing the butterfly you were modeled after.
What's it to you?
I would like to resume our negotiations.
You really like me that much?
Well, we are sisters.
And I'm saying we're not. If you've got something to say, hurry up and spit it out already. This is Deacon Shinobi's jurisdiction. We're on his turf right now. I burned a myriad of his precious Myria. There's a good chance he'll track me down.
Yui, I have a proposal for you. Enroll at my school. In exchange, I will hand over what you desire. With it, you should be able to unlock even more power. I will only ask this one more time, Yui. Won't you enroll at Maka Isenman High?
I'm grateful to you, El. If you hadn't started that rebellion, I'd still be the Amashia factory's personal lighter, burning whoever they told me to. Thanks to you, I was able to breathe fresh air. I got to track down my family. I got to bury what was left of them. None of that would have been possible without you, El. Still, my answer hasn't changed. I've never changed. Not since I broke free from that wretched cage all those years ago. Besides, can you even imagine me in one of those sailor uniforms? Bet I'd sleep in every day, too.
I see our negotiations have broken down. For the second time at that. Do you know what happens?
When sisters have an argument, go ahead, El. Tell me.
Yui, were you close with your younger sister? Did you ever fight?
Oh, she got on my nerves plenty. But there wasn't any time to get mad while we were scrounging to survive.
Great. I'm glad to hear that. This sisterly spat is a first for both of us, then.
Bit extreme for an argument, don't you think?
Making up after a fight will bring us closer together. That's what the data says.
Let me guess. That data is from the previous era. Can't imagine the digital bugs have been kind to it.
Correct. What is it all, really? Going to school, studying for tests, eating lunch, attending club activities, and waving farewell? What is youth? I, for one, do not know. But that is okay, because I am having fun.
Promise me one thing. Don't get anyone else wrapped up in our fight. This is between you and me. Break that promise, and you hand over the key. Got it, Elle?
That is fine with me. But it's a rather one-sided deal, is it not?
That's rich coming from you.
If I had known there was so much fun to be had, I would have done this back when we first met.
If you had, I wouldn't be standing here now. You would have sliced me in two. End of story.
Did you get stronger at the Ministry? Perhaps you found someone dear to you?
Didn't expect to hear that from you. I figure you know the answer to that, seeing as you probably looked up my data. Why don't you stop playing games and get to the point?
Love and adoration. What wonderful concepts. Is what I'm feeling for you love? Or is it adoration?
That's beyond me. But I can tell you, that's not how I feel. Not in the slightest. Me and him, we're not like that either.
Awfully one-sided, isn't it, Yui?
You still haven't had enough?
Not at all.
Well, don't blame me if this kills you.
You cannot kill a dragon! Do your worst, Yui. I have dreamed of bathing in your flames.
Guess I don't need to hold back then. Here I come, Elle! Code FFB! Accessing magic chains! Fatal flame!
A mystic hollow rain. It falls upon the misguided, rendering them as dreams. Greetings. Long time no see. Or should I say, nice to meet you.
I remember reading some data about parents intervening in sisterly spats. Are you her father?
I am Bonsai Suzuki. Others call me Deacon Shinobi. Is the cutting down of one's parents permissible according to your data?
You cut in on my time with Yui.
My, what a frightful gaze you have. Water art. Streaming spear.
Oh my. What is this power?
I call it mystic conversion. I thought I'd take you out with that blow, but it seems water is not your weakness.
Slow as always. Aren't you, Deacon Shinobi?
My apologies. I came as quickly as I could manage.
Whatever. Elle! You still remember what you promised me?
I remember all of our promises, Yui.
You got him wrapped up in this and broke our promise. Guess that means you owe me that key.
Geez, you're too smart for me. But I suppose this is my loss. It wouldn't do to break a promise.
Do excuse me.
Slow and sticky-fingered, I see.
Unacceptable. Surely you know what people who take things without permission are called.
Officers who rank first class or higher have the right to confiscate evidence. This key will be seized as such.
Well, that's no good. What about my promise to Yui? Ah, or was this your aim from the beginning? I'm not very clever, so this is hard for me to follow. Could you explain, please, Yui?
I imagine that someone as clever as Kaori Uehara expected I would show up here. However, we did not plan this together. And that is why I will not be relinquishing this key to her.
Then what's your plan, Deacon Shinobi?
According to my abacus, this key would render you strong enough to rival the 6 clans, to raise Tokyo to the ground even. Therefore, I cannot give this to you. Rest assured, though. Your own skills, along with that suit you stole from Fragment, should be enough to carry out your mission.
What are you, my father?
In a manner of speaking, but more to the point. I am certain the role I play does not involve handing you this key.
Roll? Oh, like playing a tree in a school play?
You speak of a part in a show. The role which I speak of is destiny itself.
Destiny? I remember hearing about that in music class.
Songs of the previous era, I presume? Their lyrics mirror our world even now. It's Kanazuki, the 10th month, is it not?
Yes. So why is it called?
Finally! That bastard's finally here. Kept me waiting long enough.
I see now. That would explain your unusual calm in spite of your precious key being taken from you. How clever of you. This was your real aim all along. Well played, Kaori Uehara.